Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. And we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So we're coming off watching the biggest collapse in NBA history in the finals, where the San Antonio Spurs, led by Victor Wembanyama, blew a 29-point lead. 29-point lead. I mean, it was a full display of total ineptitude from a basketball team. Full display. It was a clinic. It was like a clinic on how to screw up a championship and blow away an NBA championship. It was on full display. They didn't even shoot themselves in their feet. They shot missiles at each other's ankles. It was that bad. But before getting to the game 3 and 4, there was a lot of excitement buzzing in New York City. And I grew up in New York City. Shout out to all the New Yorkers watching this show. Why? Because New York was finally going back to the finals after a 25-year drought. If my math is right, 26-year drought. Last time they were in the finals was in 1999, if I'm not mistaken, against the same San Antonio Spurs organization. So there was a lot of like fanfare and hoopla. You saw people riding in the streets and excitement. And we knew that game 3 was going to be historic. And you saw all the celebrities in the world that wanted to be there. But most importantly, you saw a lot of people from New York City there, right? A lot of people from New York City showed up. And I think the place that they shot was called Celebrity Row, if I'm not mistaken, right? Celebrity Row. And in game 1, you had the usual suspects: Ben Stiller, Tracy Morgan, Spike Lee. Spike Lee. You had some other celebrities. You had Fat Joe, Jadakiss, a lot of former Knicks like Latrell Sprewell and John Starks and all of these guys. They were there. You had some musicians. I think I said Fat Joe. DJ Khaled was there with Fat Joe. Of course, you had Jay-Z was there, and a whole bunch of other New Yorkers representing. A lot of New Yorkers in the building. But then we get to game 4. And in game 4, you saw, I think Jerry Seinfeld was there, and a whole, but just basically a bunch of New York. Nas was there. New Yorkers were there coming out to show love. But then I saw one particular person that confused me at the time. And I talked about it on our live yesterday. The video was up. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was there in the front row with a Knicks blue shirt on. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, why is she here? Is Taylor Swift even from New York? I was asking the chat. And some people were saying yes, some people were saying no. But then people said, and I verified it, Taylor Swift is actually from Pennsylvania. All right? I didn't see her in any Sixers playoff game. Maybe she was. Did you see her? I never saw her there. But all of a sudden she was there. And I'm saying to myself, you're not even from New York. Why are you here? We all know why she was there. Because the Knicks the Madison Square Garden became like the center of the universe this last week or so. And it was a place to be seen. And my thing is, the celebrities that should go there should be predominantly from New York. So as Taylor Swift pops up, and I'm like, why is she here? She's not even from here. Why are you in the game? Like, why did you show up and you're cheering? It's like you're not even a Knicks fan and you got the shirt on. It's like you're just a bandwagon fan, right? Looking to have the cameras on you and the attention on you. So then I said that. So then I wake up today and I saw an article from TMZ. Well, it was a post really that became what do you call it? An article where it says Taylor Swift NBA reporter caught dissing singer on a hot mic. She's not even a Knicks fan. But before we even get into this post here, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Prize Picks. The NBA Finals are here, and for me, the basketball doesn't stop once they crown a champion because this summer of sports is genuinely stacked. I have been making all my picks on Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. Here's what I genuinely enjoy about it. During the finals, I'm making picks on points, rebounds, and three-pointers, and then I can stack those player picks with soccer, baseball, or the W, and even bigger payouts. It is simply selecting more or less on a few player stats, putting them into one lineup, and following along within the same app. And it's now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. In the finals, this is where legacies are made. You can get in on one of the biggest games of the season and make your picks on everything from points and rebounds to dunks, three-pointers, and fantasy score, all before the champion is crowned. Prize Picks is a preferred partner of the NBA, making every game even more exciting to watch. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get into this article. Actually, how do we want to do this? Actually, let me see. How do we want to do this? Do we want to get into the article first? Okay, so first we want to play the video. I want to play the video of Monica McNutt, and this was posted by Barstools. So take a look at this post here. Take a look at the video here. It's about a 34-second video. Take a look at that here.
Is that Taylor Swift down there?
No, I think Gray was just saying her name for no reason to distract me.
No, that's her.
Yeah, but where?
With that long ponytail. Ain't that her in the blue? Yeah, I literally was like, that's her.
I don't know if I believe you.
Wow, look at Tyler go. You don't even know where you're looking. Yeah, sure. She's not a Knicks fan.
Recording it right now.
Get out of here, girl.
Great. So you saw that there, right? You saw that post there. Then we have the TMZ article that what is it that I want to read? Let me see if we have the other video. No, then after that, I want to play the video of Taylor Swift herself pretending like she's a Knicks fan. It's like a 6-second video. So take a look at this video, and it was seen 2 million times. Take a look at this video here. So you saw that there. Now, let's get to the article itself. And it continues on. It said, Taylor Swift arrival at Game 4 of the NBA Finals got an immediate reaction from the Knicks radio booth, and it wasn't exactly a warm VIP welcome. New York's lead radio analyst Monica McNutt was caught on a hot mic as a member of the broadcast team tried to figure out whether the pop star had made it to the arena. However, McNutt seemingly expressed she wasn't too happy to see Taylor Swift amongst the hype crowd. So you saw that. But now look at what Dave Portnoy commented. He wrote, as a response to that post, he wrote this: damn, hate to see Monica McNutt hating on Taylor Swift. Lost a lot of faces, lots of new faces in the crowd. Don't see her singling them out. Knicks are falling apart at the seams. Really? So she can't call that out? She not from New York, bro. She not from New York. And she said the same thing I said. It then continues on. As the group discussed a possible sighting, someone asked, is that Taylor Swift sitting down there? Once the vocal icon was confirmed to be in attendance, Monica McNutt didn't hesitate with her response, saying, she's not a Knicks fan. Get out of here, girl. Barstool's found, and then he came on there. He came out there, and then he obviously made his comments. Look, a lot of people are pissed off about this, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, what she said was something what a lot of people were thinking. Even if we pull up the tweet here from that was posted by TMZ, I just want to read through some of the comments of what people said. She should tell her to go get a fair weather fan. She's from Nashville. Now some people are saying she's from Nashville. Another person said, we don't like Monica McNutt. Hopefully they take her and the ball BIT whoever that is off ESPN. Another guy said, if that was Beyonce or even Toni Braxton, it would be okay. It would be okay to enjoy the game. She hates white people. This is where this is all actually going. Another guy said, sick of the black tirade and simple fandom. Who the hell is McNutt to tell anyone not to support a team and show that support? Another person said, she was only saying what everyone was thinking. A person said, so unprofessional and just lame, so bitter, and for what? Another person said, Monica is low IQ. She did not bother to actually do any research, just opens her mouth and hates on successful white on a successful white woman, but she has never said anything. Has never said this about a black woman at a Knicks game. And it just goes on and on. Another person says downright unprofessional and rude. Another person said jealousy out of an unattractive, mildly successful trash can for an ultra successful, ultra famous, ultra rich, very attractive woman. You know, there's a whole black and white thing there. Black, ugly, black woman, beautiful white woman. That's what that person is alluding to. But we all know the reason. It's because Taylor is white and this is a racist, race baiting cuck. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh, another person said, I'm sure she will get her ass fired or she's going to be ruined. Watch your mouth. And it just goes on. And it goes on and it goes on. Another person said, this is from Sherrod, Monica McNutt is a racist and Caitlin Clark fans have been trying to tell you all of this. Now being rude at Taylor Swift for no reason. What are my thoughts about this? All of y'all can go get the here with that. All of y'all. The fact of the matter is being in the finals right now is the hottest ticket in this. Being in the NBA finals is the hottest ticket in town. And there are such a thing as bandwagon fans. You're not even from New York, bro. Knock it off. You're not even from New York. Come on. Don't nobody want to see this. Don't nobody want to see this. And it has nothing to do with racism. Stop race baiting and making it all about race. It has nothing to do with racism. Stop the nonsense. Knock it off. Did she complain about Ben Stiller? Is he not white? What about John McEnroe? Did she complain about him? Is he not white? What about Jerry Seinfeld? Did she complain about him? Is he not white? Knock it off. It has nothing to do with race. Your racist ass is thinking that way. And that's the bloody reality. All she was talking about was a bandwagon fan. That's all. She's from Pennsylvania. That is all. And some of y'all are trying to turn it into some race thing. Come on, knock it off. You're just espousing what's in your heart. And what does it have to do with the way Monica McNutt looks and the way Taylor Swift looks? Like, what? Why is that even important here? Why are people making it about their looks? Why is that important here? No, I'm not buying it.